don't know if we can find a chart that goes back that far. Let's try Kraken. It's going to be a long process, actually. We want something going back to 2017. It's good that it's on a lot of exchanges, so it's got access to a lot of liquidity. There you go. That's the one. More. Crypto.com as well. Preferred Binance. Coinbase as well. But okay, I think Binance is the one. So for those who are interested, the reason why I'm using this is because there's more data, and also Binance usually has most of the volume. If I look at the markets here, yeah, you see in Binance, the volume is mostly on Binance. So this is the correct chart to use, the US dollar Binance chart. All right, let me just get the all-time high up. I'm just looking at my other screen, so just put in the data from there. So the all-time high was $23.73. All the way up there. Really? And the all-time low was $0.1174. Okay, that's the reported levels. Okay, that's good, huh? It's just the 12-month, the yearly candle is come back. That's a bullish inverse hammer, as that yearly candle's bullish. You're making a potentially like a higher time frame bottoming pattern on the yearly time frame, potentially. And it's quite bullish. It's quite bullish that the price couldn't come back to this yearly level here. That's quite bullish. That means there was so much liquidity that it was front run. This yearly level was front run. that yearly level, the liquidity was taken from it and the price came back down. You see that? So we have our two lines in the sand right now. Let me mark off this volume. I do prefer this chart, to be honest with you. Doesn't mean it's going to the moon. No one can predict that. That's what we want. We want the moon. Who doesn't want the moon? Control, and just for the sake of reference, I'll put that in as well. Sorry, I have to go through this, otherwise it's unorganized. Okay, I'll start doing those. Time frame, yearly, perfect. Nice, that's a really nice candle here. Inverse hammer, there's a reversal pattern here. This is really nice. The candles are looking good. The volume's quite low though. Yeah, it's not great volume. Most of the volume was put in the previous market, and actually it's good because the volume wasn't really taken out. Just quickly get these in. That's tapped. These are taken. The liquidity is taken. I'm not going to put them in. There's a strong level there. Above dailies, I don't know. Let's have a look. I'll just put them in just to see where they are. There's it's all taken. All of that is taken. I want that copy. Yeah. Okay. Time frame levels. Yeah, this one. Let's spell it right as well. Let's do this one first. Nope, let me do the other one first. That's good, we've come back. We're finally getting back above the golden pocket now, look. So potentially that's quite strong, the price action there. It came down into the 786. Now we're getting back above the golden pocket. The 50% mark has held. This is from the all-time high This is from the all-time low to the all-time high. So this is the fib retracement from the all-time low to the all-time high, just to see where things are. And the other one you would do is you would take it from this to there. And probably you've got a bit of strength at the 50% mark, and then the golden pocket and the 382 kind of coincide. I'll just keep that one up. Yeah, that with your volume levels. So the value area high and the 50% mark are giving us a bit of resistance. And then I think you've got some really strong, a really strong level here where this yearly level is. There's a lot of, there's big resistance there. Right, so something to bear in mind. Now what's happening with the price here? Well, potentially we're ranging actually. I mean, look, there is potentially some kind of 5-wave Elliott wave here. Yeah. Ooh. That's what I'm seeing right now. This is the correction. Has the impulse begun? That could be the first impulse. You know, this one candle could be it. Or this whole thing could be it. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know really. I can't. Yeah, I don't like it. Especially since you can see this is impulsive. It's like back-to-back greens. Maybe this is beginning now. I don't know. But that being said, this looks like it could be some kind of 5 waves in the previous run. That, but still, it didn't make, you see, it didn't make an all-time high. And this is what I was saying. You don't make an all-time high, you're potentially forming something else. It didn't make an all-time low, so you're kind of in some kind of triangle. I don't know if these are the correct. So triangle pattern. See, I don't know where the all-time high is. It says up there, but when did it happen? I don't know. So I can't. No, that's not the right one. Triangle pattern. I don't know. I don't know if that's higher. Let me see when it said the all-time high was made. Let me just quickly have a look. All-time high was made June the 19th, 2017. So it's basically there. Probably on Coinbase actually. So there. good. It's good accumulation. Huh? It's good accumulation. The market cap is only 124 million. It's not much. It's not much at all. Could this go up somewhere and do that? Will that volume area high hold? Probably not, because we've already tapped it once. So probably the second time we can go through it. There's a weekly level there. Not necessarily, there's a 50%, but we've gone through it once. So potentially we can just walk through that, potentially, if the volume comes in. So what I'm imagining maybe is, let's say we do go up somehow. That's your first area of resistance, golden pocket, which might correspond with this imaginary trend line that I've created from the all-time high, which landed on, according to CoinMarketCap, it was on the 19th of June. So I'm just imagining that it's not printed here, but I'm just imagining it to that pivot high, to the all-time low, to these lows here. So I'm just imagining this triangle, and this would work if we go into there, find resistance, and then what I would like, the normal behavior in this circumstance is a 50% retrace. %50 is where we are now. That's your next big area of, is that the, where is that yearly level that I see there? The yearly level is your big resistance. I don't think that's going to be crazy resistance. That's your big resistance. So how I've got it going in here is your big resistance. Here's your yearly level, and you have a monthly level, and you have the golden pocket. Yeah, it's above the value area high, but I think that's going to be your big resistance where I've got it marked here. And with this imaginary trend line that I've drawn, potentially this is what I'm looking at. Retrace all the way down, 50% of this move, and all the way back up. Break that upper triangle, flip that golden pocket into support, and then let's go. Your targets, maybe complete this triangle, I don't know, because this is a really it's a really higher time frame triangle, and it's potentially nicely shaped. It's very nicely shaped. So let's do that. Get past the all-time high. Let's pump. Let's get to the point of the triangle. Do a fib extension. Could it get to the 1.618? Yeah, maybe. $643. Let's go. From the current price action, let me get rid of these lines now. Be funny if it did this, huh? I'll laugh. I should take the trade. Get rid of that one. Get rid of that one now. What does that say? 691x. So from $100 million, 100, how much was the market cap? $124 million market cap token. Let me just use my calculator. My calculator's here. Let me see if that's possible. I don't know if it's possible or not. 124 million times 691x. So like an $8.5 billion token. That's how much it would require in growth of value to get to that higher number of $643. I don't know if I would wait that long. I think I would probably look to this lower number. I always play it. I would play it 7. If it goes, it goes with the runner. It's kind of what I'm thinking right now, right? The caveat. I mean, look, if this doesn't play out, then something else is forming. Who knows what's going to form? But I think we have big resistance here. There. At about $3. About $3.2. Right? That's my analysis on this token. I think there are trades to be had. Potentially, there's a trade now to be had. These are the highs we've taken. We don't want to go back underneath those highs, these local highs. And that will be right up to there, somewhere there. That's a 1 to 11 trade. Trade it back down to the 50% and trade it back up to these highs here, and then who knows, all-time high, and then extend. All right. I hope that helps. Okay, I'm going to have lunch right now. I haven't talked about TRVL, so I'm going to come back and talk about TRVL, but I know there's a few people here